All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Chris's Sports Corner. Real quick, man, hope everybody's having a great Sunday. If you watched my last video, you know my Sunday has been a little wild. But other than that, man, everything's going fine. I can't complain. Like I always say, man, make sure you guys hit the like buttons, comment button, subscribe button if you like this type of content, man. Also, make sure you guys check out the links below. Continue to hit me up on social media. Continue to hit me up. Continue to check out the merch. See people purchasing the merch. I really appreciate it, man. All right, so let's talk about it, man. The Baltimore Ravens versus the Houston Texans. Now, this is a game that, a lot of people had this as a blow. I didn't. I thought that the Texans could make this a real interesting game. And I thought they would improve on some of the performance last week. I thought that they would improve on certain things. That just wasn't the case. Honestly, I thought they would. One person I was expecting for them to at least target more was Fuller. He had a big game for him last week, despite the loss. And I'm not saying I expect him to go out and do 150, 170 or anything like that, but I expect him to be a lot more involved in the offense today, especially after that showing. So you didn't really get a lot of that today. And also, David Johnson, I thought he ran okay. He ran pretty well, but at the same time, I think if I'm a Houston Texas fan, which obviously I'm not, but if I'm a Houston Texas fan, my main thing is I don't care who's number one or what we draft at next year. It's all offensive line. And don't get me wrong, I thought the offensive line was okay today. But at the same time, the Ravens, they was there. They was there. I mean, they harassed Deshaun Watson all game. They really got it going at the end there. Felt like as the game went on, they started to really build a show of force against the Houston Texans offensive line. And I gotta say this, man. I'm gonna be honest here. I like Deshaun Watson. I'm a fan of Deshaun Watson. But I also probably felt like I probably don't know if I would have stayed if I was him. I really don't. I don't know. They probably, but again, the NFL is so different, man. They probably, if he didn't redo his contract, they're going to franchise tag him anyway and all of that. But it's not working in Houston, and it's time for something to change there. I'm not, again, it's early in the season, I know. It's early in the season. I get it, but it's starting to feel like, something got to change there. All right, the Baltimore Ravens. My AFC Super Bowl pick, Baltimore Ravens. Over 200-yard rushing today. Thought Lamar Jackson played well, very well. What I really want to talk about is that defense. I feel like that defense, they're starting to form, man. I really feel like that defense is starting to come together. When you look at their ability to create, like now they're creating turnovers. I thought the fumble that they created was effort. Like there's some fumbles that was a fumble, but it's some that are created. Turnovers, what I meant to say. You look at that interception by Peters, that's a created turnover. Like that wasn't necessarily a bad pass. That was just a great play on his part. Now, I will say that, he did gamble on that because he kind of came off of his receiver to make that interception, but that's a created turnover. You look at the fumble where I think it was Humphrey, if I'm not mistaken. He come behind and knocked the ball out. Turnovers are not created equal. See, some people wait on turnovers to come to them, and then some defenses go out and create them. This is a team that has went out and created turnovers, and when you look at the interception and you look at the fumble, you say that's effort. That's design. In the back of your mind, they practice that. They practice that. They practice working on that turnover. They just wanted to see if it'll work in the game. You gotta love that. You gotta love that. Calais Campbell is playing very well. I'm gonna always toot my horn because I said that was a great pickup. I'm gonna toot my horn on that one. I'm gonna always say that was a great pickup. Also, when you look at I seen what's the guy named Queen. Queen looked good today. He was making some plays. I still think as a rookie, he is still settling in for him, but you can see him really starting to get it. To me, when I was just watching him, even in plays, they might not have called his name on. I was watching. I was like, oh, he's getting it. He's getting it. He's getting it. I expect him to have a much bigger impact at the end of the season than he's having now. I think as he's starting to get his feet up under him. Also, the blitzing. The way that they're blitzing, it just feels like they're covering. I hope I can explain this correctly. They're disguising their blitz so well that they're really making off. They really make the Houston Texans kind of guess where the blitz was coming from, and made them go to their second option, and thinking what a blitz. I hope I'm not losing you guys. So, for example, they'll do a lot of moving. They'll stand some guys or whatever they got to do to make it look like the pressure's coming from this way to get your eyes trained this way. So when you hike the ball and you're really engaged here, the blitz is over here. The blitz is over here. So I really caught that. I was like, yo, they're really doing good with these blitzes. They're timing them well. There's a few that didn't get there, but all night, man, I think they had 12 knockdowns, 6 quarterback hurries, and 3 sacks on that defense. Let me tell you something. That defense keep playing like that. I really feel like this team could literally be unstoppable. I really believe that. That's why they're my AFC pick. Now, just to look ahead a little bit, they got Kansas City next week. Man. That's gonna be the matchup. I'm kind of bad that it's on a Monday night because I love to see that on a Sunday to make my Sunday. But it's gonna be real interesting, really, really interesting to see how they respond or how they play against Kansas City, because Kansas City is in OT right now with the Chargers. So I expect that Kansas City going to get up for that game. I expect the Ravens going to get up for that game. They will be in Baltimore. I don't know what the fan situation will be like. I know at one point they was having fans. It was like 11,000 or something. I don't know what it's going to look like. But we'll see, man. But that's going to be, in my opinion, the game of the week right there. Beside my Cowboys taking on Seattle, that's going to be another scary one for me. But all in all, guys, here we are. Congratulations to the Baltimore Ravens. They're now 2-0. And it's like they're just getting started, man. So with that being said, guys, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. And until next time, you guys be great, man.